What's the difference between baking and roasting? You can roast potatoes or you can bake them. Same with chicken. Vegetables too to some extent, although the jury seems in on the superiority of roasted root vegetables with their crispy, caramelized edges. But the choice of whether to roast versus bake a certain item of food often comes down to one simple thing: temperature. When you use your oven to cook, as opposed to a stovetop, grill, or smoker, for example, heat is coming from the top and the bottom. The main difference is with the temperature setting. I tend to think of roasting as 400 degrees Fahrenheit and higher, and baking as under 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Key differences between roasting and baking. Structure of the food. This is the primary factor that sets these cooking methods apart. Roasting involves cooking foods that already have a set structure before the cooking process begins, like most meats and vegetables. During the baking process, ingredients that lack structure early on meld, merge, or solidify. Temperature. Typically, roasting requires a higher temperature, 400 degrees Fahrenheit and above, to create a browned, flavorful crust on the outside of the food being cooked. Baking generally occurs at lower oven temperatures, up to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Fat content. Many baked goods contain fats like oils or butter. An outer coating of fat, such as olive oil brushed atop vegetables or meat, is an indicator of roasting. Covered pan. Roasting is typically done in an open, uncovered pan, while items that are baked may be covered. Anyone who knows me knows that I never met a potato that I didn't like. Yes, it is my nemesis, the queen of carbohydrates. This particular recipe is one that I used when we were having a banquet in one of our schools. It is great when you need a large amount of potatoes, and it is really an easy recipe that tastes lovely. Preheat oven to 375 degrees. Ingredients. Enough new potatoes or largely diced potatoes to cover a 9 by 13 baking dish. A quarter cup extra virgin olive oil. Salt and fresh cracked pepper. 1/2 teaspoon seasoned salt or no salt seasoning. 1/2 teaspoon thyme, 1/4 teaspoon if ground. 1 teaspoon rosemary, don't use ground. 2 cups of chicken stock or chicken bouillon. Garnish. 2 tablespoons fresh coarsely chopped sweet basil. 2 to 4 fresh mint leaves chopped. 1 tablespoon fresh coarsely chopped parsley. Wash and dry new potatoes or wash and dry and then largely chop some golden yellow or red potatoes. Leave the skins on. Put potatoes into a large bowl. Pour extra virgin olive oil over the potatoes and add salt and pepper, seasoned salt, thyme and rosemary. Toss potatoes in bowl with hands to coat with oil and seasonings. Pour coated potatoes into baking dish including the oil and bake uncovered in oven at 375 for half an hour. Toss potatoes and then add chicken stock and cover with foil. Place a baking sheet under your pan now in case it boils over. Bake an additional 30 to 35 minutes until potatoes are tender. Drain liquid and put potatoes onto serving dish. Top with garnish of fresh chopped herbs right before serving. Potatoes and kielbasa. Skillet, sheet pan, or one-pot dinners combine the vegetables, protein, and seasonings into a simple meal that can usually be pulled together with very little hands-on time required. Roasting potatoes and kielbasa or smoked sausage are a quick and easy sheet pan dinner option. Tossing it all together and roasting them at the same time creates a delicious melding of flavors. Stir the potatoes and add the sliced kielbasa to the baking sheet. Roast an additional 20 minutes, until the sausage has crispy edges and the potatoes are fork tender. The leftovers, if you actually manage to have any, make for a delicious breakfast hash with a soft fried egg on top. I usually toss them in a skillet with other leftover vegetables and heat through for a filling and tasty meal, kielbasa and potatoes. Find these ingredients to make this recipe: potatoes, kielbasa or Polish sausage, olive oil, smoked or plain paprika, granulated garlic or garlic powder, kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper, fresh parsley or green onions.